Hey, so today I'm going to yap about the fear of when you really want to do something, but you're totally not sure about how it's going to turn out. So you just sort of procrastinate and push it off and push it to the side. And all in the meanwhile, that doesn't help anything. It just gets worse. And literally feels like the weight of the world is totally crushing you because you're like, what do I do? Do I do it or something else? Like seal moment or literally like you feel like you're clueless. You throw yourself into this state of confusion because you have no fucking clue what you want to do. Swearing before the 1 minute mark, not even going to get monetized in the future for this one, but that's okay because it needs to be talked about. Because the funniest part is after this, oh, I messed up my nail. I just painted this. But after we actually take action on the thing that gave us so much fear, it immediately goes away. It's fine. The problem is solved. There was no problem to begin with. It was just the fact that we lacked confidence in ourselves, and we lacked the confidence that we needed, and the faith that we were lacking in ourselves to trust our gut and to trust the vision that we had for ourselves. We started taking all these other factors into consideration, like other people's perceptions and the fact that there's infinite possibilities of everything. But the way I see it is that if you can think of it, then you can achieve it, because we're really, really fucking powerful. We can do a hell of a lot as people, not only as individuals, but also en masse. So I just really wanted to talk about, like, psyching ourselves out. That's essentially exactly what it is. You think of something, you want to do something. I was psyching myself out to film this video. I was stressing for no reason. But the reason was because I wasn't confident in myself. I was like, I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I know I want to do all these other things. I don't know how I want to approach this, but the thing is, I did know how to approach it. I knew that I just had to follow my gut, follow my intuition, and follow my heart, and talk about things that I find important and things that I find relevant. Like, at some point, I'm gonna get political because I don't necessarily like politics, but they're very important. They are very important, especially right now. Right now. So, yeah, be not beware, but Deftones plug, Deftones reference. Um, Keep an eye out for that if you care or don't. I don't care either way, but yeah, just don't second guess yourself. Don't psych yourself out, because psyching yourself out is the most surefire way to make sure you can't accomplish shit. Because you can accomplish it, but you won't if you psych yourself out. And that's the truth. I don't see any way around that, because unless you have confidence and have faith in yourself, then you're not gonna be able to go very far. Because confidence is super important. And I'm not talking about like superficial confidence, like, I don't know, but being able to rely on yourself emotionally, mentally, but not in a hyper independent way, in a healthy way. in a way that makes you open to constructive criticism, yet be stable enough to set boundaries and know where your line is on what you recognize as disrespect, and where you will draw that line and be able to stand up to the disrespect that you face in a day-to-day basis. Because that's something uh, that's something that the fear of and psyching yourself out will totally grip onto, is setting boundaries. Um, but it's all about knowing that if you find yourself stuck in the cycle of procrastinating and the cycle of psyching yourself out, just know as soon as I take action on this, it's going to be fine, no matter what the consequences, because I did it. I did it. I thought about it and I said I would do it, and I did it. That builds your confidence and trust within yourself. And knowing, having trust in yourself and being able to have confidence in yourself really builds your overall competence, if that's the word to use right there. It sort of, I don't know, builds your overall ability to be able to pursue your life's passions. Because being able to trust yourself and being able to know that you have the ability to accomplish any task that you set your mind to, or being able to face any challenge that sort of crosses your path, then you'll be unstoppable. Because how do you think most people in sort of high places, or most people you aspire to be, how do you think they got there? Like, yeah, sure, some were born into it, some just got lucky, but most of the time, those people really just use good old-fashioned determination. And shit, hell, some of them just use spite. Whatever you can do that will build trust within yourself, it'll help you excel. So just a reminder to don't psych yourself out. Don't hinder yourself. You can either be your biggest fan or your biggest hater. It's all about perspective and how you want to see your life. Were things sent to help build you up, or were things sent to hinder you? It's really, really all about perspective. And it took me a long time to realize that. It took me 19 and a half years to realize that. That's not that long of a time, honestly, but that's my whole life so far. So I feel like, relatively to me, that's a decent amount of time. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about in this video. I'm going to try, since it's the new year, if you're watching this in real time and you celebrate the new year, Happy New Year. If not, happy day. I hope you're having a good day. Don't psych yourself out. Don't get in your head. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I love you. Bye.